Hey there, it's me, Waddles. Welcome back. Have you ever wondered what would happen if one Piglin and one Hoglin had a fight? Maybe 10v10? 100v100? Maybe 1,000 versus 1,000? Answer yes, because that's the topic of today's video. The Piglin and the Hoglin have an interesting relationship. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. In today's video, we'll be testing that relationship. If you enjoy this video, do me a favor and tap that like button. If you'd like to see more experiments just like this one, let me know down below in the comments. What experiment would you like to see next? The 20W07A snapshot introduced Piglins to Minecraft. Piglins are very interesting. They have a lot of unique behaviors. That same exact snapshot expanded upon Hoglins greatly. These creatures now have a complex relationship, a relationship unlike any other relationship in Minecraft actually. At random, Piglins can decide to hunt Hoglins. If a Piglin decides to hunt a Hoglin, a battle is then initiated. Now in uneven numbers, this battle is obviously unfair, it's not balanced. But in even numbers, this fight should be much more fair. In today's video, we'll be pitting the Hoglin against the Piglin in increasing amounts just to, well, I guess really just for fun, just to see what happens. This should be interesting. We'll hold our first match in this boxing ring that I created over here. The first battle is a 1v1, pretty simple. One Hoglin versus one Piglin. Now, this fight will only begin once the Piglin decides that it's going to begin. A Hoglin will never initiate this fight. The Piglin is most definitely the aggressor, the violent one here. Once this battle does begin though, the Hoglin will do one of two things, either fight back or run. If the Hoglin decides to run in this case, well, it's probably not going to do very well. It's sort of trapped inside of a cage. In a wild setting, the Hoglin might fare a little bit better, but there are also more Piglin in the wild, and that's not good news for the Hoglin. So, now, we wait. This could take a while. Oh, wow, something's actually happening. Okay, the Piglin is deciding to hunt the Hoglin, and the poor creature is just staring over. No, Hoglin. Okay, come on. You're gonna have to fight back. It looks like it's going for a charge attack. Oh, that's not good news for the Piglin. Oh, no, don't run into the corner. If this creature decides to keep going to the corner, no, that's not gonna work out very well for you. Oh, yikes. I think the Piglin's gonna win this one. We'll have to wait and see, but that guy has landed a lot of shots on the Hoglin, and the Hoglin has just cornered him. You're gonna have to do something, buddy. Yeah. As I suspected, the Piglin wins this one. So as we just saw, in a 1v1 setting, the Hoglin just isn't it. It doesn't do very well. But how about in a larger setting? I'm thinking maybe something like 10v10. The only catch here is the 10 needs to be 10 adult Hoglins. Sorry, baby Hoglin, I usually would never, but you're kind of a problem for this experiment. And I hit this one, so that guy's gonna have to go as well. Alright, there we go, 10 Hoglins. So it was actually harder than it looks. The babies kept spawning, but now 10 Piglin. That should be pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now this battle should probably begin a little bit sooner, simply because there's more Piglins that might decide to initiate a battle. Now this time around, it also looks like we have some Piglins with swords, which should change things up quite a bit. If the Piglin wants to actually deal damage to the Hoglin this time, if it has a sword, it'll have to go up close. That is definitely where the Hoglin does best. So, just like last time, now we wait for one of these Piglins to decide to do something. Now I'm pretty curious to see what will happen with this next part. Will Hoglins attack and defend in a group, or will they pretty much act on their own? Will it be every Hoglin for themselves, or will they organize like the Piglins? And we are off, right off the bat. A Hoglin is absolutely destroyed, and now we're standing in a circle, and the other Hoglins are freaking out. The Piglins doesn't seem to catch on to these other ones. They really only wanted that one? Alright, well this is probably going to take a long time, but that first Hoglin was absolutely destroyed. It didn't even stand a chance. I almost feel bad for the creature. Wow, that was rough. So, you know, now that I think about it, that was actually sort of interesting. When one Hoglin was attacked, all of the other Hoglins freaked out, but they didn't decide to defend their friend. Oh, and it's happening again. Okay, yeah, I think they all just run. Yep, I think I know how this one is probably going to end, but we'll give the Hoglins another chance. But yeah, the Hoglins get scared together, but they definitely don't fight together. That's sort of interesting. If they would fight together, I think they'd actually stand a chance. this is sort of interesting. This is taking a lot more time than I thought. The Piglins just want to stand in that corner. They don't really care about the Hoglins as much as I thought they would. I really thought that this one would be a little bit quicker. And we have the third attack happening right now, and a bunch of Hoglins are just taking hits. That one is gone, though. That seems to be the only one that the Piglins really wanted right now, but yep, the Hoglins definitely don't stand a chance here. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it early. Piglins win round 2, the 10v10. Alright, so now 100v100. Simple, right? Actually, not at all. This was pretty complex to set up. So first things first, the Nether that we were just in was way too crowded. That would never work for such a large scale battle. So here we are in a super flat world. But if we summon a Piglin in the overworld, it instantly starts shaking, and then about 20 seconds later, it turns into a Pigman. That's a big problem for our battle. Seeing as the Piglins don't seem to have very much interest in the Hoglins, we need time, and this is not going to give us time here. So I figured, well, hey, not a problem. We can go into the Nether, but the Nether in a super flat world is still the normal Nether. So then I thought about clearing an area with commands, but that would probably take a long time. So that leaves one place and one place only. The flattest, most open space that we have in the Nether is up here. Boom. So there we go. We have the location right up on top of the Nether. That'll be perfect. But is your guy about to spawn 100 of each creature in manually? Definitely not. Now, unfortunately, Minecraft does not allow us to summon in a set amount of entities with the summon command, at least not without a few tricks. So I did a little bit of thinking. I did a little bit of research and came across this Reddit thread right here. This is the exact piece of information that we needed. Using this command right here, we'll be able to summon in more than one mob at once. That's exactly what we need. But there's still another catch. We don't need 2 Piglins, we need 100. So we can basically copy this command over and over and over again until we have something that will summon in 100 Piglins. That means our end product ends up looking something like this massive amount of text right here. Now keep in mind, this is only for 100. We'll need to copy this over for the Hoglins. So grab a command block, paste that command into the command block, put a button on it, and then boom, you have something that will summon in 100 of whatever entity you'd like in Minecraft. So we can double check this with this right here. Now, I assure you that that command block spawned in 100 Hoglins, not 115. That 115 number is definitely coming from the Nether below us. Hoglins are still spawning down there. So 100 Hoglins right there, and then 100 Piglins right here. That looks good. Now we really just need to wait. Now this one might take a long time as well because we don't have walls this time. I figured that would be a little overkill. We could just summon these mobs in and let them do their thing, but I'm sure at this point the Piglins are just going to win because the Hoglins, they don't really seem to work together, and them working alone is the downfall of everything. So I think we might as well just go ahead and up the stakes right here. So we'll go ahead and get rid of the Hoglins and then go over here, get rid of all of the Piglins. I meant get rid of the Piglins and then resummon the Piglins in times 500. There we go. That's 500 Piglins. That should almost do. We'll need to hit that button one more time. If you guys could move, please. Excuse me. Okay. I see the button right there. There we go. That should just about do it. That is 1,000 or so Piglins. That's good. Now we need 1,000 or so Hoglins. So 500 right there. Okay, and 500 more when the game catches up. Yep, there we go. That's beautiful. Now, as you can see, my game is a slideshow right now. Probably don't try this if you don't have a decent computer, but that is what 1,000 Hoglins versus 1,000 Piglins look like. Now, let's see if they'll actually do anything to each other. The Piglins and the Hoglins definitely are grouped up on their own, and some of them got thrown very, very far because of entity cramming. That is pretty crazy. Yep, they were thrown very far. Now, the only other problem that I can foresee here is the fact that the piglins that are spawned via the command block don't actually have any weapons. So, we'll need to supply the piglins with something to use in battle. So if I just start dropping gold swords in here, the piglins will begin to pick them up, because that's how they work, and then hopefully they'll decide to start picking on the hoglins, maybe. They're definitely crowding for the sword. Don't worry, people, there's more where that came from. I figured we'll go ahead and gear some of these guys up with some crossbows as well. Crossbows are cool, so maybe they want those. You know, I just realized there's a much faster way to do this. If we fill a chest with crossbows, we can then copy that chest, break the chest, the crossbows will fall onto the ground, and then we can just repeat the process. No need to individually drop a bunch of crossbows or gold swords on the ground, so we're going to go ahead and put some swords in here too. I guess we'll end up having more crossbow piglin than sword piglin, but that's fine. So we copy that, break it, those fall on the ground, have fun guys, and we repeat. We can just keep breaking this and supply all of the piglin with the weapons that they need for this battle. We can even supply some down here too. There you go guys, have fun. You need these. You will need all of those, definitely. They're for your battle. And maybe a little bit of arms over here as well. That should be way more than enough. Now, please do something. That was the point of the whole video, so I need you guys to fight. Alright, so nothing's happening. I don't really know what's going on. Maybe it has to do with the difficulty, so we'll go ahead and up things up to maybe normal, and then we'll see if any of the piglin decide to do anything. They are, for the most part, armed now, sort of. At least in pockets. I mean, there's lots of piglins armed over here, and there's many piglins armed over there, too. So, and there's some armed in the middle of this crowd of hoglins, but I don't know. Maybe the game just can't handle it. How many FPS am I at right now? 7. Nice. That's a strong number. But, will they do anything? Oh, wow. Okay, look at this. They are moving for the weapons, so I can actually lure the piglins into the crowd of hoglins if I just place a trail of weapons. Look at this. The crowd is literally, they're chasing where I'm going. I think they're all standing over there trying to get weapons, but the ones in the middle are kind of holding up the process because they're not moving. But these ones, if we can move them over here, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's happening. It's happening over here on the outskirts of this crowd. These piglin are like hunting the hoglin, but they don't have any weapons. The poor piglin. Look at, guys, there's some weapons for you. You got this. Look at the poor hoglin. Oh man. What have I done? What have I done? They're hunting over there now. They just needed weapons. They could always do it. But the game is literally like a slideshow, so that's it's kind of hard to watch here, but the piglins are actually doing it. What if we arm these ones over here? Here you guys go. Have the weapons. Go. Same problem over here. These piglin are hunting the hoglin with the meat of the hoglins from before. That doesn't make any sense at all. You probably should have hit them with pork. And it almost looks like over here that these piglins actually did get rid of one of the hoglins that they were hunting. I figured that would probably end up being the case. What's going on over here? Is something bad happening? Is that piglin being cornered? No, they're just walking together. Okay, this one, it seems to be running away, and it almost looks like these hoglins are chasing it. Have you done something bad? I almost think that this one has done something bad. Here, have a sword. You got that? No? Okay. Well, I think it's being chased. Okay, no, maybe not. Oh, no, yeah, definitely being chased. Wow, those hoglins just snapped. Okay, the battle is actually sort of beginning now. We have piglins in clusters hunting hoglins. They sort of gather up in a group for some reason and all go for one hoglin from time to time, and then they just go back to normal and they stand around for a while in a group after they get rid of the hoglin. The battle is actually beginning for sure. Look at them. They're charging the hoglin. Wow, I wish my computer was better. Wow, this makes me wonder what this would look like in 60 FPS instead of a strong 30. Wow. The battle is definitely beginning. It took some time, but they are absolutely not getting along anymore. This is exactly what we were hoping for. What's going on over here? This is weird. Are you guys just hanging out? Are you crowding for more crossbows, I think? I think they're just crowding around something. Now, I'm about to feel pretty bad about what I'm about to do, but we're gonna do that, and then this, and that should drive the Hoglins over that way. If they realize what I just put there, they don't like the warped fungi. But it seems that they also can't move. Alright, elites, I think we have had enough of watching these mobs pretty much do nothing at all. So it seems that in a large-scale setting, like a gigantic setting, not too much would actually happen, but I'm sure eventually the Piglins would probably manage to take out all of the Hoglins, or the Hoglins would just run so far that the Piglins don't even know that they're a thing anymore. But to end today's video, I think it would be pretty fair to say that in an even setting, a matchup, the Piglin actually does a whole lot better than the Hoglin, and that is really due to how Piglins work together. If Hoglins would figure it out and start working together, they would actually stand a fighting chance, but on their own, against a mob of Piglins, Hoglins are literally nothing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's really different, but I had a lot of fun making it. If you enjoyed this one, do me a favor, tap that like button and subscribe for more. All of my links are right down below the video in the description. You should check them out. If you have an idea for another experiment that you'd like to see, drop that down in the comments below. Today, I'd like to send a big thank you, a big shout out to my patron, Dire Arctic Wolf. Thank you very much for the support, my guy, and thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay cool, elites. I'll see you in the next one.